Hey everybody, B-Dog Jr. back again. Working on my refrigerator again today. I had a problem where the compressor wasn't kicking on, and I thought I had fixed it by cleaning the condenser coils, and it did fix it, but what happened was the compressor, I'll show you guys. There's the compressor right there. It's that ugly black thing with dust on the top of it. Instead of not coming on, the compressor would stay on constantly. It wouldn't shut off. So my next step was going to be to replace the relay, the starter relay for the compressor. And that's the old one there. I've already pulled it out. You can see it came out in 4 pieces. Shine the light on it. And the contacts look pretty burned up on the inside. And there's the new one, that white one, right beside it. I had to take the lid off of that box there. Here's the lid. It was held on by this clip. And it came off pretty easy. I just used a little curly scribe to pry it off of there, or prise it off, however you say it. I think the English say prise. But let me get situated here. By the way, never let anybody tell you that you got too many tools. No such thing. So anyway, getting back to business here. I'm going to put that in there, but first I'm going to clean it up. I'll use one of my rags with some furniture polish on it. Get rid of some of that dust out of there. You can see it's got dust inside the box. You can never have too many flashlights either. I got 3 flashlights out here in case one battery goes dead. You see all the dust in the box there. And there's the back half of the condenser coils. They still got a little bit of dust on them there too. But a lot less dust than they did have. I cleaned them off the other night, and that's when it started working. After I tapped on the compressor a few times and tapped on that relay box, it came on, but like I said, it wouldn't shut off. So I had to shut it off manually. And you can never have too many rags either. You can see this came off of, this is an old shirt sleeve for one of my custom tailored B-Dog Jr. t-shirts. So I'm going to use I already cleaned out the inside of the relay box. So I use this rag to wipe off the top of the compressor. Use up the rest of it to get all the good out of it. And then I'll put a little bit of electrical compound. This stuff here, Dow Corning 4. One of these tubes should last you about 10 years. I think I used up one in 10 years and then got another one that I'm still working on here. But I'll go ahead and put a little bit on those 2 pins that the new relay is going to plug into. You can see it's got 2 holes on the back side of it there. It's going to plug right in there. I'll just put a little dab on those pins though. And I got a little bit on the tip of my screwdriver here. Just a little dab on there. On each one. And that's going to if I ever have to replace the relay again, that'll just help it to come off easier, because the old one was pretty hard to get off. That's why it broke into pieces. And also another safety message while you're working on electrical stuff: always make sure that you get it unplugged is the first thing that you do. And another thing, these devices, appliances like this, tend to have capacitors in the system, and they can store electricity for anywhere up to 15 minutes to half an hour, depending on how big of a capacitor it is. I don't think I can hold the camera and put this in at the same time, so I'll put y'all on pause. Oh yeah, make sure you discharge any wires that you're working on. Make sure if there's a charge in the system somewhere, just touch the wires together to make sure that you dissipate the charge. That way you reduce your risk of electrical shock, and hopefully not doing any damage to the equipment or to yourself. Go ahead and put that piece in there now. Hold on. I was just trying to put that new relay on there, and those pins are super tight. It's like really, I was having to push on it quite a bit. And I think what I'm going to do is put a little bit more of that DC4 on there and see if that'll make it easier, because like I said, I was pushing really hard on that thing. Alright everybody, I'm back. I got it in there, as you can see, or maybe you can't see. There. As you can see, I got the white one in there, the new one. I just got to reconnect that orange wire, which goes on the upper right pin there. It's right there. See if I can put that on while I'm filming. There we go. Make sure it's on there good and tight. Yep. It's on there all the way. And I think I'm going to plug it in before I put the cover back on, just because I don't want to have to take it back off. So hold on, I get set up to plug the refrigerator back in. Okay, I'm on my feet. Get the cord here. Plug it in the wall. Hey, I hear the compressor. Always love it when a plan comes together. Yes, sir. B-Dog is winning. Like somebody else that said that a few years back. Winning. If anybody remembers that. Certain Hollywood celebrity having a meltdown. So anyway. Yeah, I can feel the vibration. So that's a fix, people. For $15.50. So there's the invoice. I think camera's not picking it up. $15.50. Flashlight's going out. From if you're in Jacksonville, Florida, Ace Air Condition and Compressor over on Beach Boulevard. That's where I got it from. So this is a wrap. B-Dog Jr. over and out. You guys have a good one. It's Friday. Partay.